Hello, my name's Philip and welcome to another episode of the Technical Insights. David, how you going?
I'm good.
We're sitting here in fantastic Double Bay, sitting behind a typical period home. What would this be worth, David?
Oh, mate, I am a valuer, but I'm not that good, Phil. That could be 20 million?
20 million, that much?
Maybe 30, I don't know.
30? Okay, fantastic.
We can't get out of Double Bay, can we?
No, we can't.
Why would you want to?
So we're going to talk about population growth
Yep.
rates.
Yep.
How's Sydney going at the moment?
Well, Sydney population growth rate at the moment is about 1.8%, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but because Sydney has the largest population, it's actually a lot of people coming in.
And that's in comparison to the national average of?
1.6 at the moment, yep.
And what about overseas migrants? Are you seeing some activity there?
So the big stories in the breakdown, and what we're seeing with overseas migrants, is they're coming at record numbers. First quarter of this year, I think there was roughly 32,000 overseas migrants, and if you pan that out over the course of 4 quarters, you end up with 120,000.
120, David. Get your figures
overseas migrants, and that's massive. Sydney's never had that before.
Yeah,
you know, and no other city is even growing by that number. So I think that the real story, though, on the other side is, yes, you're getting overseas migrants, but you're losing to interstate.
Yeah. So what are the net interstate migrants doing?
I think at the moment it's minus 6,000. And I expect that number to rise, and the reason why it's going to rise is because it's bloody expensive to live here.
It is.
It's almost unaffordable to buy a home for most people, and now with the population coming through, that pressure is going to go on rents.
And people having kids, fertility rates still going
The
okay?
fertility rates are still pretty good. The fertility rates are actually strong by historical standards, but it's the net interstate migration figure that's going to be affected now, and we saw it back in 2004.
We did.
The peak of the last outflow of people, migrants, interstate migrants in Sydney was 04, and 04 was the last property peak, right?
So where are all these net interstate migrants going?
Well, I think a lot of them are going to Melbourne. No, Melbourne used to be a net loser of interstate migrants, but it's a net winner, and there's a lot of jobs down there. They're definitely not going to Perth. So Melbourne's benefiting from it, Adelaide's benefiting from it a little bit, and also Brisbane's benefiting from it at the moment.
Fantastic. That's all for today.
Thanks, guys.